seat. Both your feet are down on the floor, toes are straight ahead. You will see that I wear socks because I have carpeting and we're in the house. Wear your shoes if you're more comfortable wearing your shoes. So let's start with a nice shoulder roll. Let your shoulders come up, back, and down. So use this to start relaxing your shoulders, some space for your neck. Here comes your inhale all the way up. Exhale, blow it all out. Here is your inhale. Your exhale, release it out. One more time, nice big inhale. Exhale, arms stay down, let them relax by your side or on your lap. Look to the right, look to the left. Add some movement in your neck. Look right, look left. One more. Take your hands right to your lap. It is your seated cow-cat. Nice lift of your chest, your collarbone. And now pull your belly in round through your spine. We lift, open, inhale. Bring it in as you exhale. 2 more times. Inhale as you lift and open. Exhale, round, release. Last time as you lift and you lower. Bring yourself, twist to the right. Take your twist to the left. We twist off to the right. Twist left. Twist right. Twist left, meet in the center. Hands are on your lap. Add little knee lifts. We lift your knee, we set it down. Lift, set it down. Lift, set it down. Lift, set it down. Now this time, we're going to open the leg to the outside. You're going to open the right leg, bring it in, open the left leg. So you have the choice. Keep the leg a little lower as you open and close. Or if your hip joint allows it, you could lift it up and bring it back in. Here's the other side. Open the right leg, keep the leg open. Open the left. Hands are on your thighs. We're going to add upper body rotation. So you're going to lean forward. Add a rotation all the way through your body right here. Keep your back long. Reach through the top of your head as you add the rotation. Switch directions. Take it around in the opposite direction. Take one last rotation here. Meet with a lean forward. Take left shoulder to your right thigh. Center. Right shoulder, left thigh. Center. Left shoulder, right thigh. Center. Right shoulder, left thigh. Meet in the center. Bring yourself all the way up. You're going to bring your legs in. Lift your heels. Lift toes. Heels lift. Toes lift. Heels. Toes. Heels. Toes. One more time. Heels and toes. Right knee comes into your chest. Hug, either behind or in front. Sit tall. Ankle circles, one direction. Switch directions. Release the right leg, left leg up. Either behind or in front. Sit tall. Hug a little tighter. Ankle circles in one direction. Keep them soft and gentle. Switch directions. Set the foot down right here. Take your feet out in front of you. Our toes are up, and we're going to press our right foot down, pull up, left leg. Push down, pull up. Push, pull. Alternating sides. You push, pull. Push, pull. Push, pull. Now both your feet together. We push them both down, pull them both up. Push down, pull up. Push, pull. One more time. Start bringing your legs in right here. We're coming back to our upper body. Take your fingertips to your shoulders. Add big elbow circles. Arms are coming up and around right here. We switch directions. Elbows come up and around in the opposite direction. We let our fingertips come up as we make a W. So you're going to have your arms a little lower, and we're going to squeeze our arms into our sides and bring them back halfway up. So think about making a W here. We squeeze down. We bring it up. As you squeeze, I want you to focus on using your back muscles to pull your arms in and down. This helps work with our posture. We want to stay tall as we go through the day, so this is going to strengthen some of our back muscles to help us stay up nice and tall. Take one more here. And now take your hands behind your head. Elbows open. Back of the head presses into your hands. Again, this is for posture to stay tall. We're bringing our elbows to the front. Open elbows to the side. Squeeze your elbows together. Open your elbows up. We squeeze. Open. Squeeze, open. Two more times. Keep your elbows open. Press your head back. Sit up really tall. Let your arms come down. Shoulder roll up, back, and down. We take this to a shoulder shrug. We pull our shoulders to our ears. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Relax your arms down. Shrug, squeeze, release. Again, shrug, squeeze, release. One last time. Let your arms relax. And we're coming into marching here. Option, you can march, feet coming off the floor. Another option is keeping the balls of the feet on the floor and lifting just the heels. If that feels better for your legs, your hips, take this option. Another option is the marching. Our arms are by our side as we add some bicep curls. Take your curls up and down. So remember, you can always keep your feet here, or you can choose to skip the feet and do just the arms. From here, we're adding punches to the front. So you're going to take your arms and you're going to punch to the front. We're adding a little rotation, so start taking your punch across the midline, so you're adding a little twist right here. Now punch your arms up. So we're taking our up and across. So you're still adding a little bit of a twist as you punch up. Bring it back, punch front, add the twist, and let your arms relax down, back to bicep curls right here. Keep the bicep curls, tap your heel front. So we tap the heel as we keep the curls. Heels keep tapping front, arms come to the side. We lift to the side. Now press your arms straight up. There's your up, 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 up. Here's your 4, 3, 2, and 1. Arms come down, and now take your toe tap off to the side. So it is a tap to the side, tap to the side. Foot goes to the side, and we are going to push and pull arms front. It's your push and pull, push and pull, push and pull. Toe side, push and pull, front and back. Keep the toes going to the side. Now push and pull up. So you're up and down, up and down, up and down. And shake your arms out, bring your march back to the center, option, here, here, arms relax out right here. So we're gonna let our legs relax right here. Take a sip of water, drink some water. We are going to start getting ready to stand, do some standing exercises. We're gonna start with our chair squats. So as with the weather being a little warmer, make sure you're staying hydrated. So you wanna make sure you're drinking water throughout the day. We're starting with our chair squats. Feet are down on the floor, toes are straight ahead. Now sometimes it feels better to take your chair squat with your feet a little wider apart. Feel free to do that. Hands can be on your lap, they can come to your chair, they can come to the front. So we're gonna shift our weight, push down into the floor as if you're going to stand up, and then you relax and bring yourself back. Here comes the lean forward as you press into your feet. You want to feel your feet pushing down into the floor. Relax, sit tall. Here comes the little lean forward. Hands can be in whichever position feels best for you. Relax back. One more time here. And now this time we're standing up. So we're going to bring ourselves all the way up. And we're taking some squats here. So let your hips come back and down. Hands can stay on your lap. You can take your arms out to the front. This adds a little bit more of a counterbalance to keep your upper body lifted. Take one more. We stay standing. Let your arms come down by your side. Let's take it next to our chair. Start with our tightrope right away. So we're going to start with our balancing tightrope movement. One foot comes in front of the other. Option is to have heel to toe, but it is also a great option to have your feet staggered. Once you have your feet lined up, hand can stay on the chair, or as you work on your balance, you lift your hand away from the chair. You can stay forward, or let's add a twist to the right. It adds a little more challenge to your balance as you take the twist. Bring yourself to center. Take your twist to the left. Bring yourself to center. Hold it here. I'm adding one more element. If you want to take your hand on the chair, we're going to lift our heels and bring yourself up onto your toes. Take a little lift here and gently. Heels come down. We have two sides, so now you're going to switch the leg that is in the front. Heel toe, option 1. Offset, option 2. Once you have that, your arms can lift. But remember, our chair is here. If you want to use it for balance, you can always use it for balance. Add your twist off to the left. Bring yourself to center. Take your twist to the right. center. Here comes the heel lift. We're on our toes. Chair is here if you want to use it as you lift your heels up. Bring your heels back down to the floor. We're bringing ourselves behind our chair so we can take our side-to-side step touch. Step from one side to the other. You can keep your feet a little lower, or if you want to work on lifting up and over, you might choose that version. So it's whichever one is where you want to take your move today. We are going to meet right behind our chair. Take a stretch. Hands are coming to the back of the chair. Walk your feet back. Press your hips back. And you press into your heels so you can get a nice stretch down the back of your legs. You might feel this in your hamstrings, your glutes. If your lower legs are tight, you would feel this in your calves. Bring yourself all the way up. We're going to stand behind our chair as we get ready to lift our heels. I'm going to stand off to the side so you can see my feet. Heel lift. We're going to lift our heels, little pause at the top, and let your heels come down. Now your chair is here if you want to use a chair. If you want to challenge yourself and do it with your hands away from the chair. And if you have all your fingers, hands on the chair, you can start going with just one fingertip on the chair. So as you get more comfortable with the heel lift, you maybe take one hand away, take the other hand away. We're doing this one more time. Keep your heels down. We are taking an inhale as you look to the right. We inhale, look to the right. Exhale, look front. Inhale, look left. Exhale, front. Look to the right. Inhale. Center. Exhale. Look left. Inhale. Center. Exhale. We're meeting on the side of our chair. We're getting ready for some knee lifts. So we're going to lift a knee. Set it down, switch, lift a knee, set it down, switch. I'm lifting my knee a little higher. You might be more comfortable keeping your toes down and lifting as you work on balance. You might lift a little bit, check it out, see how it feels. Or you might like to lift your knee all the way up as you lift. Now, if you're lifting and you're comfortable here, we're going to add. Press one arm up, one down as you lift your knee, and then you switch. Lift one arm up and switch. So we're going to take opposite arm reaches up. We're trying to stay tall, so you want to keep the top of the head towards the ceiling. Sometimes we like to lean to the side, so see if you can keep yourself centered. Last time. Give yourself a little shake. Step, touch, side to side behind your chair. Big steps, small steps. It is whatever works for you. You can step up and over. We are going to meet on the side of our chair so we can focus. We just focused on the front. We're going to focus on the back. It's going to be a heel lift to our glutes and set it down. So you lift, set it down. Chair is here for you to hold on to, or you can start taking your hand away from the chair. Now, as you lift, you want to squeeze the back of your thigh, your hamstring. We're working on hamstring strength right here. And let's add the arm up as you lift, switch. Now the arms are optional. You can keep your hands on the chair, or you can lift and reach as you squeeze your hamstring. Here's your last one. Shake it out. Give yourself hip circles. We're taking our hips around in a circle in one direction. Take your hips in the opposite direction. We're going to work on our inner and outer thigh here. Hand can come to the chair. You're taking one leg out to the front. You're going to squeeze the leg across the front. That's your inner thigh. And then lift the leg to the outside. We squeeze and lift. Squeeze and lift. So I want you to really focus on using some resistance as you bring the leg across the front of your body. There's the across, out to the side. So really engage as you bring the leg across and you lift. Bring it across and you lift. Last two. Last one. Set the leg down, take your hip circles one direction. Take it in the opposite direction. We step over to the other side of our chair so we can work our outside leg, have a little more space. We start, the foot is slightly in front, you squeeze across, you open to the side. Squeeze across, open. So resist and squeeze, open, resist. I'm leading with my heel as I take my leg across the front and open up. Squeeze and open. Here's 3, 2, last one. Hip circles, take it around. Often the standing legs get as fatigued as the leg that you were working. We're meeting behind our chair. Feet are going to go out wider. We're starting with a stretch here. Hands are on the chair. Now your stretch might feel really good here, and you're pressing your hips back, but maybe you like to take it a little bit lower. And give yourself a stretch. We took our feet a little bit wider, so you might feel a nice stretch in your inner thighs as well as the back of your legs. Start bringing yourself all the way up. We're going to bring our feet in together right here. Bring yourself around to the front of the chair. Have a seat. Take a drink of water. I have some small hand weights that we're going to use some weights, but those are always optional. You don't have to use weights. You can always do the movements without any hand weights. So once you take your drink of water, grab, and they don't have to be weights. Maybe you're using bottles of water that adds good resistance, or cans of soup. You might have something in your house that is a good size to hold on to. So we're going to start by working our back. That means we're going to lean forward right here, and you're going to pull your elbows up and back. So we're going to squeeze up and back. And when I say that, the elbows lift, you're going to squeeze between your shoulder blades. One thing I want you to be aware of, we are leaning forward. Can you engage your core as you lean forward? So that helps support your back. So rather than putting all of your weight onto your thighs, see if you can use your core to support some of your upper body. Here's your 4, 3, 2. We take our arms out to this side, so we're still working our back, but you're also catching the back of your shoulders. You only lift as high as shoulder height, you bring it down. There's the lift and the lower. Remember to breathe. If you start holding your breath, exhale. One more time. Bring yourself all the way up. Your shoulders come up, back, and down. Bicep curls here. We curl up, curl down. This is full range of motion as you bring the weights up to your shoulders. Little change, bring your weights halfway up, stop at halfway, and little pulse right here. So smaller range of motion for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, squeeze all the way up and halfway down. So it's a halfway bicep curl here. Two more. This time open all the way up and all the way down. So you're going to do your full range of motion. Let your arms stay down this time. Take your palms towards the back, shoulders back and down, and press your palms back and bring them down. I did add a little bit of a lean forward with my upper body. That means my core is engaged as I press back. There's the press, straight down. Press, straight down. 4, 3, 2, side lateral. Here we go. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Option 1, elbows bent. Option 2, arms straight. Straight arms, more challenging than when they're bent. Take one more, press straight up. You push straight up and bring it down. Straight up, release down. Lift and lower. There's your 2. And last one. Bring your weights down. Give yourself a little shoulder roll. Shoulders up, back, and down. We're coming to bring some attention to our quadriceps. We're going to alternate legs. As you lift, extend, bend, bring it down. Lift, extend, bend, and down. Lift, see if you can push the bottom of the foot towards the front. Now on your next one, lift your right leg. Once it's out, we're going to keep it lifted. Add a little lift and lift, little pulse, but you want to keep your upper body nice and tall, stable for 4, 3, 2, and bend the leg. Here comes the other side. You lift, extend. There's your little lift and lift for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set the foot down. Let your arms come down, and you're going to come back. Elbows back as you squeeze. Elbows back as you squeeze. Elbows back as you squeeze. Take 2 more. Arms go out to the side. A little bit more for your back. Now remember, this is where core is tight to support your back. Bring yourself all the way up right here. Sit up nice and tall. And I'm gonna do a little tricep exercise with you. You can set one weight either on your lap, set it down on the floor. You're gonna take your arm out in front. You can support it with the opposite. And you're gonna bring it in and extend it out. Bring it in, extend it out. You bring it in, extend out. There's your 4, 3, 2, one more time, and now switch sides. So bring it in, there's your in and your out. In and out. One last time, bring your weight down to the side. Right here, palms out, press back. There's your press back. This also helps with posture. So we want to stay tall as we press back. And like I said earlier, I do have a little lean forward as I take my arms, press back. Take one more. And we are pressing our arms all the way up overhead. There comes your up and your down. Your up and your down. 4, 3, 2, and last one. Bring your weights down. We want to catch our hamstrings yet, so you're going to take your feet out in front. This is where you drag your heels towards your chair. Feet go out, and then you resist and you drag your heels towards your chair. We are trying to focus on using our hamstrings, so you should feel the back of your legs and even your glutes as you drag your heels towards the chair. We want to work the back of our legs to even out the work we did for the front of our legs. Take one last one right here. And now you can go ahead. Let your legs relax. Set your weights down next to your chair. Take a sip of water. So one more time, we're going to hydrate real quick. We're going to start stretching our body out really nice here. We're going to start with our legs. Take your right foot out in front. Let's pull our toes up. Sit up tall right here. Hands are on your lap. Add a lean forward. So our goal is to get a stretch in the back of your leg right here. You might support yourself on the left leg. I'm pulling the toes up. That includes the stretch for your calf. So your lower leg, if it tends to be tight, you should get a nice stretch there as well. Bring yourself all the way up. We're switching legs. The left leg goes out. We're sitting up tall, add a lean forward. Hands can both go on the right leg. Now, I know some people like to bring their hand down the front of your leg. You're more than welcome to do that. But the idea is to get the stretch in the back of the leg and possibly even in the calf by pulling your toes up. Start bringing yourself all the way up. Slide the left leg in. We're taking it off the right side of our chair so we can get a nice stretch for our quadricep here. That means you're going to take your knee, your leg back. And now all of our hips and quads are different. Your leg might be a little bit further forward, or you might be able to slide it back so your leg is going straight down towards the floor. Try to sit up tall. So if you have a tendency to lean over to the side, see if you can stay tall through the top of your head, give you a little bit more stretch through the leg towards the floor. Arm reaches up. And today we're adding a twist, so take the right hand to the outside of your thigh, sit up really tall, add a little bit more of a twist right here. Bring yourself to center. Slide the right leg in. We're taking it all the way over to the other side. So now the foot goes back, and then just check to see if you're up straight. Fingertips can reach up. If you're more comfortable with the arm down, keep it down. You're going for a stretch in the front of the leg. These are our quadriceps. If your hip flexors tend to be tight, you're going to feel the stretch more in your hip flexors. Option to take this as a gentle twist off to the side. Bring yourself to center. Slide the back leg in all the way. Once you have that, we're going to open our legs to the outside. We're giving yourself a stretch for our inner thighs. Hands come to the inside of your thighs as you're leaning forward. Now we want to get a nice stretch for our inner thighs, so you're going to want to press down into your feet. And if it works okay for you, let's take our right forearm to our thigh, and let's reach our left arm up and over. So now I've combined inner thigh stretch and a stretch down the side of your body as well. We switch sides. Left arm is coming to your thigh. We start here, and then you reach your fingertips up and over. Bring yourself all the way back up. You can start bringing your legs in. The right knee is coming in towards your chest. Give yourself a big hug right here. We're going to pull our toes up. Figure four. Lots of options. Bottom leg can start straight. Check, see how it feels for your hip. You can keep your leg low. You can take it a little higher. Maybe it feels okay to have it up, or you can have it all the way up here. So we're making a figure four. Knee is opening up to the side. If you like how it feels to add a lean forward, feel free to add the lean forward. But if you're starting to feel pain, then you want to stay upright or make adjustments on where this top leg is. If you're leaning forward, bring yourself all the way up. We are taking the right leg. Finish crossing it all the way over. So now our legs are crossed. They might be crossed to low. That's fine. Take the twist to the right. Bring yourself to center. We're switching sides here. So it's going to be left knee in here. It's your figure four. It could be low, medium, high. A lean forward is an option, but if it feels good and you get a really nice stretch, you can always stay up nice and tall. If you're leaning forward, bring yourself up. Finish crossing the legs all the way over. Twist to the left. Bring yourself to center. Uncross your legs. Let your legs relax. Take your right arm. You're going to bend it, elbow 90 degrees. Open up right here. It's a shoulder stretch. You might feel it in your neck. Give yourself a nice stretch right here. Release this side. Take the opposite arm. It's bent and it's behind your back as you sit up tall. And focus on getting a nice stretch through your shoulder. It could be in the front. If you're tighter in your trapezius up towards your neck, you might feel this stretch there. Release your arm. Let both your arms come up high right here. Clasp your hands. Press your palms up towards the ceiling. Bring your arms down around the front. Open up between your shoulder blades. Big opening right here. Now release your arms, open up. Feel the big opening through your chest, front of your shoulders as you bring your hands down behind your chair. Lift up right here, big stretch. Sit tall, bring your chin to your chest, neck stretch, back stretch. Chin to the right shoulder. Center, chin to the left shoulder. Center, bring your head all the way up. Take your right arm, reach it across your body right here. So you're gonna let the arm come down. Shoulder stretch as well as a tricep stretch. So we're catching the arm, upper arm, and the back of the shoulder here. Take the opposite arm, left arm comes across. Again, arm relaxes down as you take it across. One more time on the right side, bring it across. Switch, take the other arm across. We're taking our hands up towards the ceiling right here. So you're gonna take your fingers, we're gonna make a fist. Wrap your thumb around the outside. Now stretch your fingers all the way up. Get a big stretch through your fingertips. Make a fist as you wrap and bring your thumb around the outside. Here's the stretch of your fingers and a full fist right here. One more time, stretch out your fingers. Make a fist. We relax our fist, take little wrist circles in one direction. Take your wrist circles in the opposite direction. Take your arms, push them to the front. Our elbows straight as you push, it's your wrist stretch. Fingertips down towards the floor. If you want to add a little more, feel free to add a little more. We flip, we take our wrist towards the ceiling. It's an additional forearm stretch, wrist stretch. Bring your palms together. Press your palms together. Lift your elbows. Then clasp your hands, wrist circles around one direction. Wrist circles around in the opposite direction. Let your arms come down by your side. Relax your shoulders. Big shoulder roll. Up, back, and down. Let your shoulders relax here. Take your look to the right. Neck stretch one last time. We take a look to the left. Look to the right. Take your arms to the outside of your right thigh. Sit up tall and a little bit more twist here. We switch off to the other side. Twist. Look towards the back. Bring yourself to center. Big inhale. Reach all the way up. Exhale, blow it out. Here comes a big inhale, lift up. Exhale, blow it out. One more time, nice big breath as you take it up. Exhale, blow it all out. And thank you all very much